What's up, Panthers? I'm Ella.
And I'm Bradley.
And this is WestParkTV.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Culture Fest has been a fun way for some of our clubs to bring awareness to the cultures represented here at West Park. If you missed it, last week the Latino Student Union put on a great booth display for Dia de los Muertos, and yesterday the Sikh Honors and Service Society took center stage. Speaking of cultures, this month is Native American Heritage Month.
The canned food drive is continuing until November 17th. Make sure to bring in your cans to your second period class.
If you are interested in helping any other students with their homework, the National Honor Society is looking for some tutors to help with their K-12 tutoring program. This schedule is pretty flexible, and here's a QR code to sign up.
Most of us have only seen our band during halftime, but did you know that they also compete? This weekend, our West Park Marching Band won another first place at the NorCal Super Show in Sacramento.
Hi, I'm Rocco. I am part of the marching band here at West Park, and I do color guard. I'm on the rifle line, and I just wanted to take a moment to talk about our season overall and this last competition. This last competition, we performed at Sac State. Not only did we win our first in our division, we won all those caption awards: best percussion, best color guard, best music effect, best Viz in our division. And it was really huge for us because we were told that WBA is this huge event, and it is a huge event because instead of our normal regional judges, we had this national panel that was actually flown out from all around the country. And it was cool seeing Coach Tenor out there. It's not very normal to have the head football coach come out to support the band. So that was really nice having him there. And overall, the season has just been really great for us. We've placed first at every competition so far, and we are hoping that we do well at Napa. And if we don't, it's completely fine because we're just here to honestly have fun and enjoy ourselves. And hey, if you're interested in color guard and you want to get involved somehow, we are starting indoor. There will be an interest meeting Wednesday the 15th. There's an ad on TVs in the buildings, and you can also email Neff with questions.
And now for this week's sports report, here's Arlen and Cameron with the update on your West Park athletics.
Thanks, guys. This week, winter sports are done with tryouts and are getting closer to the first games, while some teams are still advancing in the playoffs. Boys and girls basketball are having their first scrimmages of the year next week, while girls and boys soccer start playing in early December. Tennis moved into the second round of playoffs and faced off against Roseville on Tuesday, and here are the results. Cross country had their subsectional meet at Calaveras County Fairgrounds. Unfortunately, no teams advanced to the next round of the playoffs, but 3 of our athletes advanced to finals and are racing this Saturday.
Football had their first round of playoffs against Wood last Friday. We got off to a quick lead, scoring 2 touchdowns, going up 14-0 in the first quarter. Weston Wade also scored 3 touchdowns, electrifying our Panthers offense, helping us win the game 47-35. Football is heading back up the hill to Placer tomorrow night for the second round of playoffs. The theme for the game is camo because of Veterans Day, so don't forget to come out and support our Panthers. That's all for this week's sports report. I'm Cameron X Factor Jean, reporting for West Park TV, and back to you.
Don't forget to turn off your alarms tomorrow because we don't have school. We have the day off in honor of Veterans Day. Amazingly, West Park has our very own veterans. Our lacrosse coach, Mr. Penny, served in the Marine Corps, National Guard, and Air Force Reserves for 13 years. And our new school nurse, Mrs. Gabbert, served 2 years in the Army. Thank you both for your service.
Speaking of Mrs. Gabbert, if you haven't had a chance to meet our new nurse yet, Alexis and Jenna had a chance to sit down with her and hear her story.
Being sick is terrible. Being sick at school, even worse. That's why West Park has welcomed Jacqueline Gabbert, former recovery room nurse, as our new school nurse.
My name is Jacqueline Gabbert, and I'm the new school nurse at West Park.
Before coming to West Park, Miss Gabbert served as a Spanish linguist for the United States Army before continuing on to nursing school. Her time in nursing provided some unique opportunities.
So when I was in nursing school, I got to go down to Belize, and I got to help with triaging, so seeing there was a tropical storm. So we were at first supposed to assess students that are in like elementary school because they don't have school nurses and they don't have a real good healthcare system. So we went down there to assess, but then there was a tropical storm. So we ended up checking people for malaria, helping them to get the treatment they needed.
Armed with her skills from the military and nursing school, Miss Gabbert entered the medical field full-time, working for UCLA with some of the most severe cases.
In nursing, I have worked in the pediatric ICU, and I've spent most of my time in the recovery room and pre-op, so getting people ready for surgery and then making them feel good after surgery. The pediatric ICU was intense and really hard, and it wasn't a good fit for me, so I ended up moving into recovery pretty soon after that. And that was my sweet spot. I worked in the Eye Institute, and I did that full time. And then when I had my daughter, I went part time and I started working at Santa Monica UCLA. And then I came up here to Sutter, and here I am.
Whereas the nurse's office may seem scary or uncomfortable for some, Miss Gabbert hopes that students will stop by.
I want you to know that I'm an open book. If you have questions about something, you just come on in and ask. I love answering questions. I love being challenged. I don't mind researching things with you. If I don't know the answer, I like to help you find the answer. So if you all ever have questions about healthcare and what you can do to make yourself feel better, and just in general, I feel like I have a bigger impact here.
Reporting for WestPark TV, I'm Alexis Santry.
WestPark is having our inaugural TEDx event held in Grove Theater on November 16th from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Join TEDx WestPark High School for a night full of TED Talks, performances, and interactive workshops. Scan the QR code on the screen to buy your tickets.
Well, that's all we have for you this week, Panthers.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at WestParkTV.
Thanks, everyone, and don't forget,
Our time is now.